I know a lot of the stuff that I say sounds unbelievable, and this is going to be one of those things. But I've been recording and putting out videos about my experience for almost 4 years. And I didn't really get to start putting them out until about 9 months ago from right now. And that was just past 3 years a whole 3 years since it had happened, September of 2021. So I have put videos out now, and there's a playlist of 1,000 and another playlist of 1,000, and then I have another playlist of 1,000 that I can put on it, but I have 50 of them made so far, and I'm just getting on to the second half, and it's been way too many wild things happening in regular everyday life, so I haven't really got around to putting them out. But most of them have no views, and the information in there is so valuable and so deep. I have 5 to probably 6 or 7,000 other recordings and I have books full of information and just symbols and signs and stuff that I can explain when people look at them. That's why I keep telling people to come see me. But anyway, I've been putting these things out for a while now. So really good 9 months, I'd say. Last March of 2021 is when I started putting these things out at a rapid rate, 1,000 so that's when most of them have been out since. And since then, I've seen videos coming out with new ideas that I've said in those things, and they're getting millions of views, and they're distorted. I know this may sound crazy, but after I put out that first 1,000 playlist and unlocked them, because I put them all out private and then took them all off and made them public at the same time. Well, I went through them in like a few day period and made all 1,000 of them out. And right after that, I got Facebook requests by Rothschild and Rockefeller. And they were legit pages. They were real people. They had years worth of posts that had people holding up Illuminati plaques and things like that. And we all know what those names are. We all know who those people are. And they had pictures of the person themselves and many different pictures. And then many pictures shaking hands with the Queen, things like that. And then people aren't seeing anything that I post unless other people start sharing it. Maybe. I don't even know if that'll help them. But the point is, if this doesn't make sense to you, have you been seeing many of my posts? And if you have, is it just that you're that numb? Because they are actually using things that I've experienced and making new things out of them and putting them out. And since other people can't hear it from me, they're going to think that I copied it. That's some crazy stuff. Crazy. But it's true. And it's my real life. It's happening right now. I've been talking about breathing routines, to me, which seems like infinitely, but for at least 4 years. And there's people that come out with these routines that are a year ago. Like the video is a year old, or this is that. And it's not like none of these things are things that I sat down and copied and said, here, check this out. I've seen that other people have some, but all mine are things that come to me. They're inspired by going into a place and then doing them, it sounds silly to most people to talk that way, but it's not at all. It's actually the most deep thing that we should all be doing, going within our mind, not watching something. Sitting by yourself and watching something isn't doing anything for you. It's distracting you. It's nothing. It's totally dulling you. You're putting yourself outside yourself, and you're not even there anymore, most people. But all I can say is that if people would start listening to some of my videos, they'd be surprised on how many things I've already talked about. Because when I listen through a few of them, because somebody will comment on one, and certain people over in other countries other than America are commenting and being like, you really got to keep putting this stuff out. This is important. And I get 4 views per video. And I've been trying to share them all over the place, and nothing happens. How do you get your stuff out? I don't know. But the more I put it out, it seems like the more things come out on YouTube from other people's channels, making all kinds of money, getting all kinds of views. I can give a shit less about money and views. I would rather see the world start acting right. And I don't mean right in my opinion, right amongst each other, right amongst living things, just simple stuff. I've been talking about some of these things with the UFOs and blah, blah, blah like that. I know all about them. What do you want to know? But nobody really wants to hear it because that's not what they believe. They think it's going to be something else. And if that's what they want, they can experience that sometime. It's not going to be in this lifetime, but they will experience it. I mean, I'm not going to go there. But it's cool, crazy stuff once you actually know how your mind works. You're going to do everything that you want. But you got to focus on what this world has in front of you. People are never going to let you learn that or how to do any of those kind of things until you stop committing yourself to a false system that says 40 hours a week or pay your bills. We've got you covered with all that power. We could teach people could get taught how to make their own in-home solar panel water purifying system. We stop toxifying shit. No more chemicals and toxins, period. No reason for them. We don't want to kill any of the things in nature because we kill them, we kill us. We start working together with them. We grow enough fruits and vegetables and plants for the bugs to get some, the animals to get some, and us to have some. We put fences around them. We do other methods to keep them away. There's other things you can do, like use cayenne pepper and spray lemons and pee around the things like deer do and dogs do. You know, that's how it works. You might think those things sound funny, but it's being as one with nature as you can be. And when you eat cleaner stuff starts coming out of your body as time goes through. And the soil itself repairs when you repair. And when you stop acting a certain way and stop toxifying the planet without thinking about what you do with all the stuff you throw away, it repairs. Because as soon as you become better, the world does become a little tiny bit better. And the best you can do is show other people the way they could possibly be if they wanted to improve their personal self. And their personal self would agree if they took the time to do it. That's true love. That's telling the truth to people. But until they're ready to face it, they're their own opponent.